Wonderful. Aryan? Anybody else? Okay. Aryan has said very rightly, digital marketing is basically using online modes, internet, of this different digital channels. We are doing a marketing that's called a digital marketing. That's perfectly right, Aryan. Very good. So these are some of the techniques of digital marketing which we generally use in our business as well as the daily life. But one thing is very important, right, Anjali? That's also very correct. So one thing is very important, guys. Every marketing tool is not meant for every entrepreneur. So it is very important for being an entrepreneur which type of tool we are going to use. So affiliate marketing, there's a different tools of digital marketing. So affiliate marketing is one, content marketing, social media marketing, search engine marketing, search engine optimization. These are the buzzwords you must have heard about also. Email marketing, search analytics, web analytics, mobile marketing, and display advertisements. So these are some of the tools and techniques of digital marketing. But again, it is very important to choose every technique very nicely and very effectively. So we would be discussing about the brief about the some of the technologies in the further slides. So let's dig in further. First, also, what should be the goals of the digital marketing? So it's everybody is clear. We are creating brand awareness. We are generating leads, sales generation, customer informations, making customer engagement. So these are some of the marketing goals which we conduct primarily. Okay. So can you guys tell me what is the use of benefit of using digital marketing over traditional marketing? So it would be much better if you interact, guys. You can interact by chat or unmute. Yeah.
You're getting hello, sir. Aryan this side.
Yes, Aryan.
Yes, so my views on this, sir, digital marketing actually covers more space.
Okay.
More area of consumption.
Okay.
Than the traditional
coverage is much higher. That's perfectly correct.
Can reach in a no time, sir.
Yes.
Like for a one-to-one marketing, we need to spend some time to allocate or relocate from one person to another person. Whereas on the in spite of digital marketing, we can in a single click we can reach to a multiple domains.
Correct. That's perfectly fine. Anybody else?
It also helps in lowering the cost.
That's correct, Anjali, because that is the one crucial factor for every entrepreneur, the cost, right?
And also we can effectively target our targeted customers.
Yeah, correct. That is also correct. As Aryan also said, that's the coverage of the customer is a higher side. But again, as Anjali said, we can go to the specific audience, specific set of audience for using digital marketing, which is not possible in traditional marketing. Yes. Anybody else? Cost, correct, Aryan? Cost is one, coverage is second, third is like specific audience targeting. Anything else? Time saving, yeah, it's time. Okay, so Nishant, it's a very contradictory sentence also. It's time saving, but again, time consuming also. It totally depends on how you are going to use the social media marketing or digital marketing, right? But again, yes, it is time saving. Anyone else? Kailash, Jyoti, anything you want to say? Okay, no worries.
It can be included that it create consistency also.
Yes, that totally depends how the content is created. Okay. So consistency is totally dependent on the content. We would be talking about this thing, this point also in further slides. Yes, because that is also one problem with the entrepreneurs. Okay, so these are the some of the major benefits. First is cost. It's very important. Yes, costing has to be very important. Second thing is the measurement. Yes, we can specifically measure how our ads, our marketing, our tactics are working on. So that is very important. We can specifically measure. We can put out the cost as our requirement. For example, अगर मुझे for example if I have to put a billboard in the metro station, then the cost is already gone, right? But if I want to do a digital marketing on Facebook, so what has to be done? I can start with 100 rupees or 200 rupees, and then we can increase the expenditure budget. But in traditional marketing, that is not an option with me, right? Second thing is the measurement. I can always measure my way to whether this ad is effective or not effective. If not effective, I can change the layout of the ad also. That is always beneficial with the digital marketing only. Third thing comes the reach, as already Aryan also mentioned and also Anjali also mentioned, the reach. So we can reach a lot of customers and very quickly. If I putting a billboard into the this metro station, so I can reach to the some set of audience only. But when it is a digital marketing, so I can reach the specific customer of mine, whosoever available on the digital marketing on the platform of the social media. So engagement, okay, that's very interesting. So okay, have you heard about the PUBG? How many of you have played PUBG? Okay, Ludo, online Ludo. Anybody? Yes. So guys, this is also a form of digital marketing actually, because now you are interacting with the community. You are interacting with the different persons. You are talking about the different persons, right? In fact, Omegle is there, right? So what you are doing, you are interacting with the community. Anjan person hai, you don't know the person, you don't know the anything, but you are interacting with them. You are interacting and engaging with them with the same platform, with your area of interest. So that is the third thing. Next comes the mobile. That's the most important thing. Once mobile is in every hand, and that's why we can reach to the social media, so we can reach to the mobile. So that's the benefit of digital marketing. Okay, are there any disadvantage of digital marketing? If there is a pros, so there should be a sorry, there is a benefits as there are disadvantage also, right? So anybody can tell me what are the disadvantage of anything? Frauds, that's one thing, correct, Aryan? Anything which comes to your mind.
Security?
Correct, but it is also workable model. Okay, I agree with the point. Yes, right now security is one of the
There can be technological issues also.
Technological issues. Yes, it may be possible. But again, actually technology, if I talk about specifically in digital marketing or social media marketing, so we have left behind the technological issues actually. We have moved forward after COVID. UI UX experience, that's correct, Aryan. But again, now 2021 Google algorithm is basically talking about this experience only. So they have a new update and which talks about if your website don't have a good experience, your website never will be ranking in the Google. Okay, so these are some of the drawbacks. First is lack of face-to-face interaction. Yes, in some businesses, for example, if I tell you the real estate business, you can market the business, but you can't generate a sales through online media because nobody is going to invest a 50 lakh or 1 CR just over without interaction a face-to-face, without interaction a person. So that is one thing which is missing out or limitations of digital marketing. Second is as I mentioned, there was one person who told about the time saving. So I think this is a time commitment also. So problem is this, we actually start the digital marketing. We as an entrepreneur, we start the LinkedIn profile, we start the Twitter profile, we start the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everything is we are present. But unfortunately, we are not generating content. We are not giving a proper timing for the each platform. We are not actually giving, or either we are giving a time, but pata chala ki we are just looking at reels of different people in the Instagram. We are not following what we are came for the purpose of the Instagram. So that's the time commitment issue is there, can be objective and may or may not be suitable for your product, right? So for example, if it is an agriculture product, may or may not be suitable. Matlab, if a direct raw form of agriculture is there, so right now we don't have that much capacity of creating it digitally, or digital, through digital marketing we can generate a bias for it. So that is one thing. It may or may not be suitable for your products. So it totally depends on your product to product as well as the content. So these are some of the limitations of digital marketing. As Aryan also said, the fraud, that is also correct, because due to security reasons, Anjali also said about the security, but again, government as well as your the tech guys also working towards it. So definitely issues are there, but we are working on it. In fact, there are new amendments of the laws in the cyber laws basically of social media. So that is also workable model. Recently, I had a session with the AM Jambu guy, so where I was talking about this thing only. So these are the limitations of digital marketing. Okay, these are some stats, and these are the interesting stats. You must have a look to it. So right now, as per the data of 2020, so that was the latest data which I figured out. It was a 4.559 billion people are using social media right now. That's almost a 58% of our population. If you can see, so it's a worldwide Facebook. Although we say that Facebook is outdated, we are on Instagram, we are on Snapchat, we are on TikTok, correct. But still, Facebook is the biggest market, and so in whenever as an entrepreneur we are marketing, we can't avoid a Facebook, we can't avoid a Instagram, both things. So as you can see, the social media users by the generation. So mostly, as the young people are using, mostly generation are using social media. But again, 73% are the adults. Senior persons are also using more effectively. Or in fact, that was a surprise number. That was a 45% people. Because after COVID, the engagement of social media has been changed. This is the general spend time. Almost 2.5 घंटे हम दिन का we used to spend with the social media scrolling and all. Okay, so first thing, we can't avoid the power of the social media right now, because 73% of the marketers are strongly believe in now social media is the most effective measures for your business. In fact, 75% internet users are actually searching brands through the social media only, through the recommendations of the social media only. In fact, 49% people are following the influencers, follow the reviews of the influencers. Say, for example, there's a person for Technical Guruji in the YouTube industry. Hope some of you have heard the name of the Technical Guruji. I don't know how many of you have heard that. But again, the mostly person follow these type of tech channels for reviewing their mobile phone, buying any mobile phone. They used to see how the reviews are coming up, how the people are reviewing it. So how the influencers are reviewing your products, that's how also impacting the audience. The customer decisions are changing on the basis of that, right? So as mobile is, wherever the mobile is there, the social media is by default is there. So almost 90% mobile social media are used through the mobile phones only. So these are some stats. So how many of you know that? Well, these stats are known to you. How many of you? Anybody? Okay. So keep interacting, guys. Okay. Now we are moving to the digital marketing channels and tools. So digital marketing channel. So we actually do basically in 3 types. First of all, whenever the online advertisement is done, so it would be going to the search engine marketing, because whatever the marketing you are doing, whatever the ads you are running up, that's going to the Google. Google is the biggest shareholding. Apart from the Google, there is a Bing ads also. So Bing ads also there, but still Google has the biggest share in the community. That's why we always talk about the Google ads, Google AdWords. So that's the first thing. Second thing is of doing the online advertisement is the social media marketing. So through the social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, these are the channels we are doing it through the social media advertisement. Third is the display advertisement. Display advertisement is again of a search engine advertisement or a second things maybe a article we are showing up through the banner ads and different things. So these are the models of our channels of the digital marketing. And now we are going to talk about some of them one by one. Okay, first is the search engine marketing. So there is a one good concept which we generally use in the search engine marketing, that is called a PPC, pay per click. Anybody knows about that? Pay per click? Anyone? Anybody know about that? Yes or no? Pay per click. Aryan, Anjali, Kailash, Jyoti, Pavan, Tanuj. Anyone? Any idea about the pay per click? Okay, no worries. So pay per click is nothing. Yeah. Anybody want to say something?
Maybe I think that people used to share some links through which they get paid.
No,
If anyone click those links, so I think some kind of revenue get generated through that.
partially correct, but yes, but not correct exactly, but partially, yes. Yes, anybody else?
Yes, pay-per-click is like if you run any campaign and you are paying per view, I guess.
Correct. That's very correct. Who was that? Aryan. Hello. Who gave this answer? Okay, so the whosoever the Mr. has been the answer, that's perfectly very close to the correct answer. That's true. So pay per click is basically getting paid or giving a revenue to the Google or anybody's the ad performer as the clicks are happening up. Okay, I will show you through the medium also. Let me show it actually. So what we can do, just a minute. Okay. So again, share my screen again. I have to go to testing. Yeah. So are you able to see screen again? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So this is my advert account, which I want to show to you. So this is a you can create your advert account. How you can create it? Just write Google AdWords and you can create your account using Google ID only. That's very easy to create. Okay, so I just want to show to you this AdWords account. So this was some ad we run around 3 years back for the Kumbh Mela. So the Kumbh Mela was held in the Prayagraj, and we were the partnership with the government of India, UP government. So they were my client. So we were running some of the selling for their tents. They have performed a lot of tents over there. So we were selling it online through different campaigns. So that's why I told you ki, every platform is not meant for everybody, right? So Google Ads are typically a costlier affairs. Why costly? Costly क्यों होते हैं? क्योंकि अगर आप एक लीड भी इसमें कॉस्टिंग देखेंगे तो every lead is almost cost you 50 to 100 rupees depending on the keyword. So before moving further, I just want to ask you, do you know what is keyword? Anybody? Any idea about keyword? What is keyword?
Yes, sir. Keyword is like those words which can attract the target audience, I guess.
Correct. So keyword is basically a simple word or a combination of different words which we use to search any item through the Google. That is called a keyword, right? So if I am searching for the marketing, so marketing is also keyword. If I am searching for marketing course for entrepreneurs, so that is also keyword, marketing course for entrepreneurs, right? So Google actually give a very free tool, and that's a wonderful tool which I want to show you. So for keyword planning, because if you don't understand the keywords, so you can't run any ad or anything you can't run it without understanding the keywords for that particular thing. For example, let me show you. Okay, this was the something. This is was the one campaign we run up, and you can see we used the one keyword that is called a Kumbh. And Kumbh was the one of the costliest keyword, and we actually spent it almost 46,000 for getting 34,000 clicks. Are you understanding? 34,000 clicks के लिए we paid approximately 46,000. So this is called a pay per click, because the value of keyword or the cost of the keyword was decided on the bid. And let me show you how it is decided. Let me show you. So I'm showing the keyword tool that is free of cost for from the Google. So if you go to the tools and setting, there's a called planning and there's a called keyword planner. If I click here, so suppose I am clicking a new one. So any entrepreneurs here who is running his own enterprise? Anybody? Okay, let me
Yes,
write
sir.
it. Yes. Which business you are running, sir?
I'm running, sir. Actually, I offer healthcare services. I offer natural vision improvement program where we help people to improve their vision naturally by eye yoga exercises. And along with this, we are developing a series of innovative eye exercise devices also.
Okay, wonderful. So what I
I'm
do,
doing this. Yeah.
I'm just writing healthcare and eye care, right?
Yes. Better would be eye yoga.
Okay. Okay. So for example, I have put it a keyword that is called eye yoga, right? Simple. So I just want to see this result. How many people have searched on Google using eye yoga. So as you can see, almost 1,000 to 10,000 people average monthly searching for the eye yoga, right? And this is called a bid. If you are running any ad, so tentatively, this is not a fixed amount. This is a tentatively again. See, the cost of per click is going to be 2 rupees 44 paisa if you are putting a keyword eye yoga. For example, if you are using a keyword for yoga for eyes, okay, let me download. We can download this keyword research also, right? Let me download it and show it to you guys. Okay. Okay, as you can see, I search for the eye yoga. So it says for the exactly 5,000 searches hote hain in a month, right? That was a generally search. And this is called the lowest bid. That is 2 rupees 44 paisa. But if it is a high time, the bid can go to 35 rupees. मतलब 2 रुपए से लेके 35 rupees it can go to any range. That's something bigger thing, right? For example, if I choose the same yoga for eyes to remove glasses, this is also a keyword that ranges from 1 rupees to 49 rupees. So you can choose your keywords and immediately how fast you can see Google has given me almost 200 keywords, approximately 280 keywords for eye yoga, where the term called eye yoga is used in Google. And in fact, this bid helps you to identify which keywords has to be picked, how the costing is going to define of your Google AdWords, because the costing is very important. You can't say, okay, you are going to put plenty amount of your client and the every lead cost would be high. So that's not a good idea. So that's why this keyword planning will be helping you if you are whenever you are planning any keywords for your businesses also, right? So that is the one thing. And now coming back to my reports again, close this back. Coming back to my campaign. So as you can see, I use these keywords: Kumbh Mela, Kumbh, Mahakumbh Mela, Kumbh Mela 2019, Allahabad Kumbh Mela. So these are the some keywords. ठीक है, कुंभ का मेला, इंडिया टूर, ठीक है, कुंभ मेला बुकिंग, कुंभ मेला प्लेसेस, इलाहाबाद कुंभ, त्रिवेणी संगम, travel agents in India, Prayagraj Kumbh Mela. So you can see it has shown me for every keyword how much I have paid, how many clicks I generated. For example, you can see travel agents in India. That doesn't make any sense because I paid almost 216 rupees, but I was able to get 7 clicks out of it. That doesn't make a sense for it, right? For example, Triveni Sangam, I paid 255 rupees, but I was able to get a 108 clicks. That makes a sense to me. And that is the benefit of analytics or doing this type of analytics, which will be helpful for you whenever you are generating any type of advertisement for your business. So you always do the keyword planning and then go to the advertisement. So if you are planning, for example, every tent cost was like almost 10,000 per night. We were charging at 10,000 per night. So yes, we can take a risk of taking a lead, 100 rupees, 200 rupees per lead we can spend, because one booking is going to cover up that. No worries about that. But for example, if I'm going to sell a ball pen, for example, I want to generate there's a company who is selling a ball pen and the margins are very less, almost 1 rupee for ball pen. So I can't afford to generate a lead from Google. I have to go for the Facebook. I have to go for the LinkedIn. I have to go for the other mediums also, but can't go to the Google because Google is a costly affair, right? Are you following that? Yes or no? And in fact, this analytics also help us how the people are actually checking our ads, which time of the period they are checking most. So at least I can put my ads over that time. Which type of generation is going to check out my ads? So I can go to that type of generations. So that's analytics is also helpful for us. Have you followed all of you? Yes or no? Wonderful. Any doubt or anything you want to ask about this tool? Because I have a time limitation, so I need to rush. But again, more or less, you guys can go to the YouTube, you can go to the Google again for learning this tool. These are very simple tools actually. Yes, these are the free tools. And in fact, which I'm talking, this is a free tool. No worries about that. Google AdWords is totally a free tool. Keyword planning is totally a free tool here. It's not charging anything. If you don't run a campaign, even though you can go for keyword planning from Google. So that's a totally free tool. In fact, I would be talking some of the tools after that. Okay. So let me share my screen again. Let's move on to the PPT. Back to the PPT again. Okay. So mostly we use so as you see, we create a SEM platform, search engine management. That is the Google AdWords, which I have shown you guys. So we create an ad or user searches for the ad is displayed. Once the click is happened on that, every click we are going to pay. And how you guys see this click, whenever you search anything on Google, so there are 4 or 5. Initially you see AD, they are writing a AD and there have some ads are there in the initial of the every page. So that's a Google ads. If you click there, so every click, whosoever the advertisement doing that advertisement, the person is going to pay to Google, right? Either you buy or not, that doesn't mean that. If you click, the person is going to pay for that, right? So again, simple as we have said, Like you have to create an account, you have to create an ad campaign, create ad is displayed, and payment is done to the Google. Simple. Okay, what are the different types of ad? So first is the text ad. Text ad is very simple. Writing a text. For example, you have seen newsletters, you have seen directly written a blog, you have seen written a proper small text. So whatever that comes in the search page, that is also text ad. So text ads you have seen lot of places. Writing a text, simple. Image ad, putting an image, lucrative image over there. So that's you have seen lot of ads on the Facebook of image ad. Video, putting a video over there. In fact, I will be showing some of the video ads to you guys. Then it's called a floating ad. Floating ad is like it's like a GIF. Had you heard about GIF? GIF. Had you heard about that? Anyone? Anybody heard about the GIF? Yes or no? No. Okay. GIF is also okay. GIF is also a method of you can make a videos, but again through GIF it is not a video. It is a combination of different images and running little bit faster. So if you see that it looks like a video, but it is like floating ads, floating different images simultaneously. So that's why it is called a floating ad. So we generally use a GIF image format in the floating ads. Then comes the pop-up ads. So a lot of websites you visit to the website and as you visit to the website is pop-up is there. Okay, subscribe our newsletter. These type of ads are there in different websites. So that is called a pop-up ads. And banner ads, different type of banners are there on some websites. Okay, for example, buy this or register on this thing. So these are the different banners on the website. These type of website ads are called the banner ads. Are you clear, all of you? Yes or no? Any doubts in these ads? Anybody? Because as an entrepreneur, you have to understand the basics. That's more important. Okay, perfectly fine. So we'll see a small ad after this. And I would like to ask you what you have. In fact, I hope some of you have seen those ads also. So let me share again. If audio is not audible, let me know. Okay, just a minute. ऑडियो आ रही थी आप लोग को?
Yes.
ठीक है.
Hey guys, we're live, huh?
ऑबिट ये लाइव क्यों है?
क्योंकि ही इज यूजलेस. और वैसे भी मैंने तो पहले ही कहा था.
क्या कहा था?
ये अपने बस का नहीं है.
फेस्टिवल करना है इस कॉलेज में. 10 साल से कंस्ट्रक्शन पूरा नहीं हुआ है. दीवारों पे पेंट नहीं है. कॉलेजेस में सीट्स के लिए दंगे होते हैं, यहाँ खाली पड़ा है. दीवारें रो रही हैं, प्लेसमेंट्स हो नहीं रहे हैं. तुम लोगों को तो होना भी नहीं है.
मैंने पहले ही बोला था नहीं मिलेगी परमिशन.
सर सिर्फ परमिशन ही तो मांग रहे हैं.
आज परमिशन मांग रहे हो, कल बोलोगे पैसे भी दो. देखो पैसे नहीं मिलेंगे, बाकी जो करना कर लो.
थैंक यू सर.
मिठल्लों की फौज.
गाइस वो टेबल यहाँ पर लगाओ. चेयर्स भी लेके आ. ग्रुप्स बना ले. ठीक है. और क्या कर रहा है? नेक्स्ट.
मैं स्पॉन्सरशिप्स.
और नाम?
बट वेयर इज दिस कॉलेज? कहाँ ये कॉलेज? कौन सा कॉलेज है?
सर TSLP.
आशाओं का मेला.
We can come again. I said no. Which college is this?
It's nice.
Thank you so much. But no.
आशाओं का मेला.
उधारी चुकाने से रहे और अब पैसे मांगने आए हो.
चल ओ
यार
राही.
और चार्ज स्पीकर चाहिए था।
स्पीकर तो आ जाएंगे, आप मुझे ये बताइए कि लोग कितने आए? शर्म नहीं आती ना तुम लोगों को?
सर जिसे जरूरत होती है उसे शर्म कहाँ होती है?
5 से 10,000 लोग आ रहे हो तो बताओ।
नाम सोचना है यार, बहुत जरूरी है।
तुम्हें पता जब मैं किसी से कहता हूँ TSLP कॉलेज तो क्या कहते हैं?
ये कौन सा कॉलेज है भाई?
ये कौन सा फेस्ट है भाई?
अब हमें कोई नहीं रोक सकता।
काउंट बड़ा?
बड़ा
180 यार।
Still 180.
नो 179।
लोग आएंगे कैसे?
स्टार्स आएंगे, 2 लोग आएंगे, नेहा, करीना, अक्षय।
और ये क्यों आएंगे?
क्या डिस्करेजिंग आत्मा तू।
पर वो चाहिए ही क्यों?
यार मैं खुद अरिजीत को देखने जा रहा हूँ, मुझे देखने कौन आएगा?
Your songs are just pure magic.
आपकी लास्ट रील पे भी 25 लाख व्यूज थे। आप I should do it.
I think that's it, I'm up for it.
कल के नहीं, आज के सुपरस्टार क्रिएटर्स आ रहे हैं और आप?
किसी ने पेज देखा क्या? कुछ अच्छा हुआ क्या?
ये वाली पोस्ट देखी क्या?
कहाँ से लाते हैं?
कॉलेज का नाम किसी ने सुना नहीं, फेस्ट करने चले हैं।
ये कौन सा फेस्ट है? नाम अच्छा है, बस कॉलेज का भी थोड़ा नाम होता तो।
मैंने कहा था कोई नहीं आएगा।
नहीं आना तो नहीं आते ना। सबको बता के नहीं आने का क्या मतलब हुआ?
Come on guys, we can do this.
जाने दे यार, maybe we can't do this.
मैं कल सुबह टीन को बता दूंगी। जब दुनिया को लगा we can't do it, तब तक ठीक था। और जब खुद को ऐसा लगने लगा तो बहुत छुपा। क्या हुआ?
सबको पता चल गया है कि कोई नहीं आ रहा।
मतलब?
अब हमारे जैसे कॉलेजेस की कमी कहाँ है?
हाँ?
ये देख,
यार हमारे कॉलेज का भी ना ये लोग ऐसे ही मजाक उड़ाते हैं, लेकिन TSLP मैं तो आ रही हूँ।
हम भी आ रहे हैं।
हम दोनों फेस्ट आ रहे हैं। कौन सा फेस्ट है भाई? हम भी आ रहे
हैं। जीवन चरखा चलता जाए, सपनों के धागे बुन ले, मंजिल तो मिलके ही है। चल रे साथी ओ साथी।
सर 5,000 रजिस्ट्रेशन हो भी चुके हैं।
ठीक है, आ जाना।
Okay, sir. Bye, thank you.
मन से बड़ा ना संत है कोई, अपने मन की वाणी।
देवयानी, जनरेटर वाला एडवांस मांग रहा है।
हमको किरणों से पानी पे चित्र बनाना है।
परमिशन कहाँ है?
साथी साथ चलते जाना है। जाना है। चल रे साथी, चल रे साथी, साथ चलते जाना है।
Okay, so okay, everybody is following the ad. How many of have you seen this ad earlier before this? How many of you have seen it? Anybody who have seen it?
Yes, I have seen it.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so just before moving further, I really want to ask you, what do you understand? Why this ad connects you to the person, connects to the person? What is the important in this ad? What are the important keywords? What are the important traits in this ad? Who connects to the person? Would you like to say? As you have seen,
It's
emotional
the
sentiments,
youth
correct?
first, I
Correct.
guess, and the effort they are making it to do.
Okay, that's okay. Well, that whatever the concept they have picked up, that's the one thing. That's correct. But what's the one thing? That's one thing is written by I think Tanuj has written. That's the emotional sentiments. Yes, that's very important keyword. Because once you connect in any ad with the emotions of the persons, so you can easily make it viral, make it connected with the person, and person can connect with the anything, anywhere, right? One. Second thing is important in this ad is location and the demographics. So they have targeted specifically for the youth or college students who are the colleges are the B or C grade colleges who don't get a funds easily for their no any program for their any program they don't get a funds easily. So that's the second catch which they have done it. Yes, hard work, never give up. That's the outcome of this ad, which they want to promote, they want to give it to us. But more or less, they are also giving a branding, which Tanu is also write it very rightly. So Meta, it's a ad made by the Facebook Meta, which is Meta now right now, and so by this ad, they are able to touch up huge audience of the youth. So that's the connection building. So I would be showing you one more thing. Just okay. So these are the some audience targeting strategies, which are every ad has to be a demographic specific. So if I talk about English, that's very good. But if I'm going to Rajasthan, if I'm going to put any ad in Rajasthan, so I would be more or less going to in Hindi. For example, if I'm going to Calcutta, so I'm going in Bengali. So this is as the demographic talk about. Our ad should be like this only. Same location specific. So which type of location we are working? If it is in India, then it's a different ad. If it is in USA, then it is a different ad. Interest, what people have an interest in it. Okay, there's a tool of Google that's called a Google Trends. It's a free tool again. So using that tool you can understand in your business what is the trending topic running up. So you can pick those interest areas of the person for creating a content or for creating a ads. So that's the also interest. Now, behavior connection, how you people are going to connect with your ad, that is more important. And the categories, which type of partners you are going to keep it in the ad. So that is the category of the ad, right? These are the some key points whenever you are making up any ad. So this was the one ad which was made by the Facebook, and there's one more ad. This ad was made by the Google, and I hope most of you have seen it. If you have seen it, please write in chat box. You have seen it, okay? Will have seen it. So some of you have written this thing also. So this ads again, nowhere they have talked about the product. Nowhere they have talked about their branding of the product. Please follow us. Please make a ID on the Facebook or make a ID on the Google. Nobody is talking. They're saying and they're showcasing the benefit of your product. They're showcasing the benefits of the product. That's more important. So it's automatically branding, right? And again, it's an emotional sentiment ad. Emotions is always going to work for your ads. That's more or less important, right? Yes, solving a purpose and emotional sentiment. That's true. Again. Okay, so I would not be showing you ad. You can go to Google or YouTube. You can see that ad over there. So we'll be talking in next thing. Okay. Just a minute. Something is not right. Let me share my screen again. Okay. So how does the social media advertising work? Simple answer. Your ad is there. Select your ad, create the ad, and display the ad. Simple answer. So social media advertisement में or whatever the ads we want to run, that's a simple 3 steps way. But now these 3 steps looks a 3 steps, but more or less important is how you are going to select your ad, how you are going to create your ad. Yes, ad display is not a big deal, right? Okay, the most important thing of digital marketing or social media marketing, that is called the content marketing. So content is the keyword or content is the king, which I would be saying for the social media marketing. If your content is good, your content is very regular, then only you are going to hit the bullseye, I would say. Otherwise, they are very tough, and these are different type of content. Infographics are there, memes are there, videos are there, guides, newsletter, testimonials, white paper, newsletter, articles, blogs. These all are the sample types of the content. So as much content you can produce, and in fact, let me tell you, Google is looking for the fresh content. If you create a blogging site and your blogs are very regular and your content is coming regular, your site is going to rank sooner or later is very high. So there are some tools which I'm going to discuss about you for specifically content marketing. Because if you work on this field, that is called a content marketing, for any medium or generation of content, then your website, your place, everything is going to take a viral and going to work for you, right? So these are some tools which we are going to talk about the content marketing. So first of all, there are some of the writing tools. So first is the headline analyzer. Headline analyzer, what it does, it actually analyzes the headline of your content. Whenever you're writing any article, any blog, so it analyzes your headlines, whether headlines is appealing, whether people are going to come up on the headlines, or in fact you are writing a mail, there is a subject which is called a headline. So you can check that subject also, whether it's appealing, the words are correct, or everything is correct or not. So this is first one. And again, every tool has free versions as well as the paid versions. Paid versions has some more features, but free tools as an entrepreneur, as a startup, free tools are okay to use. That's why I'm sharing with you guys. Second is the Evernote. Evernote is very good for making up notes. Apart from the notes, there are a lot of things. Whatever coming into your mind, you can make it organized in the Evernote. That's a very good tool. Third is the Grammarly and Quillboard. These are also a very good tools for creating a content. For example, basically these are the two things. Grammarly is, you must have heard, it's for checking of a grammar. That's the one thing. Apart from that, you can re-paraphrase the things in the Grammarly and Quillboard. Both can be used simultaneously. Both are very good tools. I have used personally. Both are very good tools. Fourth is the keyword planner, which I have already shown you as a Google keyword planner. Fifth one is the Google Trends, and sixth one is the Google Fonts. So these are some tools for writing or content generations, right? Second comes if content is generated, now content has to be optimized. The SEO part, search engine optimization, which we generally talked about. So search engine optimization for optimizing a content. So these are some of the tools. One tool is like schema.org. If you are a developer, if you are a website developer, so then schema.org is very useful tool because it gives the score, it gives you understanding the schema of your content, how the content is going to work. Yoast SEO is also very nice tool. Broken Link Checker is very, very useful tool because it's a plugin of WordPress.org. And through this plugin, you just have to write the URL of your website, and you can check how many URL in your website are broken, that are not opening up. If you have a broken links in your website, so Google crawler, so Google actually, if you have heard about the Google algorithm, how Google algorithm works. Google algorithm is basically work on the Google crawler. Google crawler is small robots which are coming to your websites, and if anything is issue in your website, so they would be going back, and your website is not going to rank into the Google listing. So if you have seen some website on the top 5, some website are coming on the last of the pages, sometimes the website is coming the first pages of the thing. So these are also dependent on these optimization, how you have optimized your content. So let me tell you, there's an algorithm. In 2011, actually, Google was working on the Panda. Panda was the name of the algorithm. 2012, it was a penguin. Because what happened na, 2011, people were a little bit smarter. They used to have a lot of backlinks, lot of content was not proper. So next algorithm comes with the next level. Where in 2013, their algorithm came out, Hummingbird. Hummingbird was a more specific. Yes. Hummingbird was the next one. Tanuj. To the website, and based on the niche, we can in the right direction. Yes, Tanuj, there's a website for that. AI would help you in guiding, right, for the content, whether you're writing a content in the right direction or not. So there are some websites, so don't worry, we'll be sharing it later also. Okay. In fact, अभी जो Google की 2021 का अपडेट आया है, that is basically for the UI and UX experience. How your website is going to be very easy going, and it is again based on the AI only. So AI and ML का अच्छा खासा यूज किया गया है, so that की your website experience should be much higher, much enriched. लॉट ऑफ कीवर्ड स्टैफिंग भी ना हो. आपने कीवर्ड सर्च किया, आपने कहा हर जगह आई होगा. फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर आप मान लीजिए डिजिटल मार्केटिंग की एजेंसी है एंड यू आर पुटिंग डिजिटल मार्केटिंग इन एवरी पेजेस, सो दैट इज आल्सो नॉट हियर. नाउ गूगल आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस इज गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट, राइट. दूसरा, देयर इज अ डबली चेकर. दिस वेबसाइट इज वेरी गुड. Doubly checker is basically checking of your content, whether whatever the content you are going to put, is this content is not plagiarized, it is not copied from any website. So it is going to check. Doubly checker, small SEO is also doing that, and Copyscape is also doing that. Uber Suggest is one of the favorite tool of mine, because Uber Suggest is very good tool for generating the content first. Second thing, it's easy to understand and easy to use. If you want to learn it, you can learn it within the span of 4 to 5 hours, spending 4 to 5 hours, and you will learn it very nicely. Uber Suggest. Mostly works can be done in the free of cost, but again, if you take it paid version, so that paid version would be helping you to enhance your work. So there is another tool, SEMrush. SEMrush is also there for content optimizer, but SEMrush is a little bit costly. Uber Suggest is little bit friendly, budget friendly tool. Okay. Next, these are some of the designing tools. So designing tools में we have Nimbus Capture. This is also one good tool. Canva, you must have heard it. InVideo, Filmora, Adobe Premiere Pro, and these are easy to learn also. It's not very much tough tools. So next comes the content analysis and management tools. These are the Google Analytics tools are there. YT Studio, if you have YouTube channel and then you're running the YouTube studio, then YT Studio. Ahref tools are very good tools, but little bit costly side. These are not free tools. In fact, you can check out the YouTube channel of the Ahref Marketing के नाम से they have the channel, and this is having a very good insights about the blogging. If you want to generate a content, they would give a very good insights about it. In fact, there's a HubSpot marketing also. That is also very good channel, which I would be recommending you for content understanding. Okay, these are the two things: Hootsuite and Buffer are the two management tools who manage the social media. So, for example, as I mentioned, you have a Facebook account, you have a Twitter account, you have a LinkedIn account, you have a YouTube account, but you are not regularly uploading, regularly posting in those accounts, right? So then Hootsuite and Buffer are the good platforms where you can manage from one platform, you can manage all 4 or 5 different social media platforms through using these two platforms, right? And WordPress and Blogger are the CMS tools. CMS is the content management tools. So WordPress is easy. If you want to start your website, you can easily make it within the span of one day. In 1 hour, you can learn WordPress and you can make your website in one day, just in one day, right? These are some another tools which are very good. Affluencer.com, GroupHigh, and BuzzSumo. These are the 3 tools which is useful for finding the influencer, because influencer marketing is the next important thing. We have to tie up with a different influencer for promoting our products. So that's why where you have to find these influencers, either you go to the website or YouTube channel of those influencers or Instagram channel of those influencers, or you can go to these websites. These are Affluencer, GroupHigh, and BuzzSumo, where you can find those persons detailed view, because you can see almost 5 people, but there are different thousands of people are listed, and their social media ranking is also listed over there. Then the Social Blade. Social Blade is basically a very good tool for the YouTube analysis. Alexa.com is discontinued right now because that was a very good tool by the Alexa, Amazon powered company. So it is very good tool for the content management. And Fever is very nice tool for finding a freelancers over the website. So Fever is the one of the tools. That's why I told it tool also. Okay. Any doubt to anyone? Should I move further? Okay. So web page and website. So as web page, you understand, web page are the differently written pages of the website, or different web pages are collected together. That is called a website, right? So that is just a small information. So these are the platforms. You can make a website of WordPress, Drupal, Joomla. WordPress is the mostly widely used in the platforms. It's almost 50% websites are running on the WordPress, small websites. Okay, very important. Domain name, web hosting. Web hosting you can search from GoDaddy, Bluehost, Hostinger, anywhere you can take it. But I would suggest to go for the Bluehost or Hostinger, because where you get a free of SSL. SSL is the secured service layer, because any payment or anything you want to create, that's why SSL is required. Or if you want to make your business internationally, then also SSL is required. Domain name you can buy from anywhere. That's very easy. So these are some of the important rules. Always remember to, whenever you are making a website, first of all, UI UX experience. That page should be loading faster, because the span of a customer is not much higher. The person is not going to hold longer time in the pages. That's why the page must load little bit faster. Page should be as long as needed. Jabardasti ka need not to be, it should be long. Use appropriate color, very important. Think local, write global. The writing should be as per the global, because you don't know whosoever is looking, whosoever checking out your websites. So that's more important. Every page should have a correct information. Okay. So these are the some of the banners, some of the websites where you can get web banners. Keywords I have already discussed. So okay, so SEO is basically optimizing your website, optimizing your pages. SEO can be happen for the social media also. SEO can be happen for the websites also. So SEO is the we generally say 2 type of SEO: in-page SEO, off-page SEO. So in-page SEO क्या होता है? In-page SEO is, in layman terms, if I talked about whatever changes you are doing on the website through the different mediums, that is called the in-page SEO. If the changes are done through the social media pages, or like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, these type of pages, and SEO is done for those pages, that is called the off-page SEO. So these are the 2 different type of SEO. Okay, now coming to the social media platform. So as the broader social media platforms we are talking about, these are the LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Let me show you some interesting point. How many of you know कि LinkedIn page and LinkedIn profile में क्या difference होता है? Anybody? What is the difference between LinkedIn page, LinkedIn group, LinkedIn profile? Is there any difference? Yes or no? Okay, profile is a particular to the person or organization. Okay. What is LinkedIn page? And what is LinkedIn group? Or group or page make a difference with us? Let it be. It may be Facebook page, it may be LinkedIn page, it may be a Facebook group, LinkedIn group, anywhere. What is the difference between page and group? Okay. No worries. So the major difference is LinkedIn page is one to many. Any company can put the information on the page and other person can see it only. They can't, it can't be a two-way communication. But LinkedIn group or any group is a two-way communication. It's a community where the audience as well as the person both can combine and they can post over there. So it's a simple difference, right? So let me show you some of the pages of social media. So which I really want to show you on LinkedIn. First and most important, if any company is there, so always make sure to take a page on LinkedIn, and you can create a page very easily on LinkedIn. So if you want to create any page on your LinkedIn, so go to this work wala section and you can find it here, create company page. Fill the details and you can create a company page immediately with a span of 5 minutes. That will not be time. But more or less, important thing is this. This is the one company page which I am showing you. So as an admin view, we have almost 12,000 followers for this company page. Yes, almost 11,677 followers for this page. But more important, as I mentioned, company actually everybody is looking for the content. So if you see that, so LinkedIn also started a way of doing a newsletter. So you can generate a newsletter in the LinkedIn also. So as you can see, we have actually created last month, 1 month back, a newsletter. So this is a newsletter basically by the name of SEMS Foundation only. We create this newsletter. And in just 1 month, we got almost 2,500 subscribers for this newsletter. And if you can see, the content is also coming up on a very regular basis. If you can see that, right? So that's more important. The importance is if you create any social media pages, I will not recommend to make a social media pages of all the platforms, but more or less, whatever the platforms you are created, make sure the platforms should get a content very regularly. That's more important. So for example, I would be showing this type of content. So if you see this content, so this was on menopause of a lady, and if you see the stats, more or less. So this content was seen by the 402 impressions. Impressions is how many people it has been reached. And 273 is the unique impressions. Matlab, the repeated persons are not there. 273 unique persons has actually seen it. Out of this, 20% engagement. The 20 people have engaged with the content. They have given a time. They have liked it. They have clicked it. They have gone to the post properly, read it. So this is what 20 engagements are there. And out of that, which is the engagement is 5%, which is very good to start with, right? And if I can see the demographics of the person. So mostly was a student, interns, Some of the recruiters are there, some of the human resources specialists are there. I can see the locations also, from which location they have come up with. So I can check out these locations also: Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Pune, Agra, which companies people are from. SEMS, they were the person from SEMS only. They were the Herotech India, Lovely Professional University से कुछ लोग थे, रीजम अच्छे कुछ थे, Super 77 से कुछ लोग थे. So these are the top things which I can see in the stats also. So these stats will help you to understand how your page is performing, how your things are performing. Let me show the one Facebook group also. We also had a group. Okay, so this is the one of the Facebook group we have. It has 11,000 members right now, and this group is basically a webinar, seminars, and workshop information. So as you can see, there are different requests are coming. People want to join this group. Whoever want to join, people want to post. So as I mentioned, in the page, only admin can post, but in the group, anybody can post. But yes, approvals can be lining to the admin side. So admin can look for it whether they want to allow it or not want to allow it. Right? That's a more important. Are you clear? Yes or no? We also have a YouTube channel, and that is also has been done monetized. So anybody of you know how the monetization is done? What's the criteria for monetization in YouTube? Anybody?
1,000 subscriber and 4,000 watch hours.
Okay, perfectly fine. So as Kailash said, that's the truth. And what is the tough part in Kailash? What is the toughest part? The subscribers or the watch hours? Watch hour, right. The 4,000 watch hours is the toughest part in this scenario. And we have two YouTube channels.
More toughest part is to create that content, actually. If you have good content, people can watch.
That's true.
If you have average content, then it will take
and how much time Google give you for 4,000 watch hour? Anybody knows that? How much time? What is the duration of watch hour? The 4,000 hours has to be completed in what duration?
Within a year, I guess.
Within a year, correct. That's the truth. So every day you are moving further, and if you are not able to complete it, you are losing time also. Right? Okay. So very importantly, which one suggestion is very important to all of the entrepreneurs. I'm not suggesting to make all the places you make your social media presence. It's not advisable. More or less, whatever the medium you are going to use, make it regular. The content should come regularly. That's more or less important. Because if content is not coming regularly, there's no point of keeping a YouTube channel, or there's no point of containing a Twitter account, because it totally depends on your business also. For example, if I'm a healthcare worker, so more or less the healthcare sector, the person who's over coming, they are not coming up from the Twitter, they are not coming up from the YouTube. I'm going to work in the Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So that's the more or less which I'm going to work. LinkedIn, why LinkedIn is required? Because LinkedIn is required if your employees is there, because the put up or shoot up is always there. If the persons of your employee, you want to create a business relation, B2B selling hai, so LinkedIn is always recommended. If your age group of targeting is 30 plus or 35 plus, so Facebook is always recommended. If your target is less than 25 plus, Instagram is always recommended. If you are going to talk about blogs, Twitter is also talking about the blogs, or you about your views. You want to discuss about your views, Twitter is recommended. YouTube, if you have a video quality, if you have don't have fear coming in the videos, not problem with making of videos, come into the YouTube. So totally depends which type of medium you want to use. It totally depends on your business, right? Am I correct? Yes or no? Everybody is following? Okay. Apart from this, we also had a very important tool that is for the email marketing. So email marketing is the very oldest tool and very no, I would say it is coming from last so many years email marketing, but it's still it is very useful tool and very professionally used. So there are a lot of websites like Mailchimp is there and different sites are also there, but Mailchimp is the one of the mostly widely used. So easily used, free of cost. You can use up to 2,000 mails. You can send easily through email marketing. Very easily, you can draft a professionally designed mails, which can be coming through the email marketing, right? Mobile marketing, again, it is, as I already mentioned, 91% of the population is containing a mobile smartphones, basically. So if the smartphones are there, so definitely mobile marketing tools and platforms are very engaging, very important. So that's why SMS, social media, or apps, websites, emails. So these are always accessible through the mobiles, right? So this is the some interesting fact again. So as we all of us has a mobile also, whether you can see that. So this is the timing. Generally, whenever we start our day with the mobile, we are checking our notification. Okay, what notification has sent. In the daytime, generally people are working on the desktops or laptops. They are working on it. In the end time, it is tablet or mobile. I straight for the timing. But night also we take up a time of the mobile. Everybody is sleeping with the mobile only and starting day with the mobile only. So this is the one started. So you can, in fact, marketer also understand this scenario. So every time this is a peak hours. So in these peak hours, people are like whatever the message they want to send you, whatever the notification they want to send you. So they are sending you a lot of notifications. That on the AI based. If you search on the Google, for example, not in this intelligently you have searched for randomly, and in the Google you have searched for the Nike shoes. So after some time you will be getting a lot of net notification, lot of things of Nike shoes, advices for buying a Nike shoes, lot of ads of Nike shoes. So you would be getting it, right? That's a more important advice as this session was for the entrepreneur. Now it comes to go to your business. So these are the 10 different ways which I would be recommending you guys. So always go for this concept. First, listing, local listing. As you understand, everybody, if you guys want to search for the Sense Foundation, so you would be searching on the Google, simple. So that would be a listing of Googles or different classified sites. Just Dial or different classified sites are there. Sulekha is there. So these listings have to be done for your businesses. That's more important. Either you use it or not, but more or less you should list your business in the local listings. That's one advice. Second, ads has to be mixed. It should not be text ad, it should not be video ad, it should not be image ad only. It should be a mixed ad. It should be having a proper mix of everything. More or less, the memory is rather than reading, we want to display the things. That's more important to us, right? So these are some advice which I want to give you guys. Yes. Always measure the results, always measure the analytics, click through rates, landing page analysis, everything can be done. And there are tools for it, like Google Analytics is there for analytics. In fact, if you want to manage the leads, so there's a caller text is there for managing your leads, whatever the calls are coming up, whatever things are coming up. So you can lead from there. There's a Google Search Console is there. There's a YT Studio, Azure tools are there for analyzing your results of website also. Okay, small suggestion for the startup. If you are starting your day with digital marketing, or if you're starting a business with digital marketing, make a plan. This is a small layout of a page plan, which I can always suggest some of the entrepreneurs whom I'm mentoring with. So this is a 4-week plan basically, and every day what you are going to do, that is also mentioned over there. So as I mentioned, get a website. So that get a website is not a very big deal. If you are using CMS platform like WordPress, you can get it in one day. So that's why I said get a website. Claim Google listing. So Google listing is a local listing again. survey your customers. There are different forms available for surveying your customers. Kuch free bites take you understand how the customer is doing. Engage with the customers. In fact, you have seen that, right? How many of you have gone to this places? Lot of places are there where you go, and if you come to know ki like today is your birthday, so they celebrate it, right? Why they celebrate it? Why they give you free of cost birthday cakes? Why? Anybody can tell me why they do that? Why they do that? Because whenever you are going there and you are tagging them in your social media, and you are clicking pictures, tagging the things, okay, I was there, I got my birthday celebration over there, and they are celebrating it. So that's automatically you are increasing the social media awareness for them. So that is what they are doing it. In fact, there's a lot of websites. You just go to the restaurant and you click your picture with your food and get a discount. So this is what a way of doing it. How you are going to do the innovative way you are going to do it, right? Okay. Small test. Can we take? Anybody want to answer? Which one of the following is online advertisement platform? WordPress, SEO, Google Display Network, URL software. Very simple answer. URL shortener, okay. चलो कोई नहीं, आप लोग इसको वर्कआउट कर लेना. And these are some of the small questions. We don't have time. I think we are running out of time. So even you guys can connect to me on social media. So it is contact Atul Garg, and you guys can write to me, contact Atul Garg. So again, thank you very much. If you have any questions, I'm open for the questions, and love to hear from you. Any feedback, any question, anything which you want to ask. I hope it was makes sense to you guys.
Indeed, sir, it was a very informative session. So, participants, if you have any questions, please ask. Anjali, Aryan, Harsha, Rishikesh, Kailash.
Yes, sir. I have a few questions.
Yes,
See, I have I run many campaigns. I got good lead generation also.
Wonderful.
But the problem was result was very less. I also hired a telecaller